Hey guys, welcome back to Andy's Dinosaur Reviews. We have some news as always, so let's get straight to it. The very first thing that I want to show you guys is a really nice gallery of the upcoming Cyberzoic version of the Yutyrannus. Now you can see we've got quite the interesting looking paint scheme for this one. Very dark in the face, but then you've also got some nice blues as you lead back further into the body. I think it looks pretty nice. It's definitely not my favorite paint variant to come from this Cyberzoic line. It's not my favorite version of this figure. I definitely am more partial to the original version, but it is still something that I would not mind getting my hands on and of course adding to the collection. You never can truly tell how nice something will be until you see it in person, or at the very least a review of it. So, I may like it a lot more than I do currently. However, a figure that is included in the Cyberzoic line that I absolutely adore is this one. We have the photo gallery for the Carnotaurus, and every single image I see of this, I fall more and more in love with it. The color scheme on this one is fantastic. Definitely really nice tones of color chosen, and there is a lot to it when it comes to the coloration of this Carnotaurus. I love the orange tones on this one. That's one of the biggest selling points for this paint scheme, but of course the fact that it's a Carnotaurus is also a huge selling point for me. But this is easily the figure I am most excited about for obvious reasons. If you are a follower of my channel, you know I love Carnotaurus, so definitely the best figure in my opinion to come from the Cyberzoic line, which is really saying something considering that entire line is amazing. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that as far as PNSO goes, there is another brand new figure that they have unveiled on us, and it's something we've been asking for quite a while. We've got ourselves another sauropod, and not just any sauropod. We have the Allosaurus, and what an incredible model. Like, this may be my new favorite model from PNSO altogether. This thing is like seriously on another level of beauty. The sculpt is amazing. The paint application as well, I really am a huge fan of. They found a way to make a sauropod look kind of flashy, but at the same time really natural with very nice naturalistic tones. And what's really cool about this is actually, if you are interested in picking one of these up, I can offer you guys a discount because Dan's Dinosaurs has offered a discount to me. And of course, for you guys, if you are interested in grabbing one for yourself, if you use the code Andy on Dan's Dinosaurs right now, you can save $12 off of the purchase of the brand new Allosaurus from PNSO. That is a very good discount if you ask me, and this code will expire within 3 days of this video's posting, so I wanted to let you guys know about this. If you are interested in grabbing this, make sure you go ahead on over to Dan's Dinosaurs as soon as possible, place an order with the code Andy, and save $12 off. Also, Dan wanted me to let you guys know that EOFauna will be revealing their Tyrannosaurus Rex this month at some point, so I'm very excited for that as well. Can't wait to see anything new coming from EOFauna. And then as far as Dino Dream goes, we have a lot more coming from them. First of all, we have this look here at another one of the Velociraptors, another Lost World Raptor model that I guess is coming, because again he keeps posting these different images that show off different poses and stuff, and I would imagine that means that each one of these are going to be getting a release. This one would probably be my favorite, I think, honestly. Having the two raptors fighting after they fall off the roof, chasing Sarah, this is just a really cool model idea. But on top of that, we also have a look at some actual finalized models here for sure, as we have the 1/15th scale bronze T-Rex, and this is honestly a dream model. I would have preferred it to actually have the colors of the Jurassic Park male Rex. I really would have liked to have seen the colors of that on it, but this is still an amazing model. I've wanted a very large model of this pose for so long. I do have the smaller one that Dino Dream had released, which is also amazing, but this looks absolutely incredible. And they will also be releasing a 1/5 scale bronze Velociraptor, which honestly looks equally as impressive as the T-Rex. And again, both of these will be coming from Dino Dream at some point in the near future. Both of these, I would say, are absolute must-haves. And On top of that, as if that wasn't enough, from Dino Dream to begin with, we also have a look at this, which is the upcoming juvenile Tyrannosaurus Rex that they will be releasing, and this as well looks incredible. And honestly, this one here, it's going to be a toss-up probably between this and the Tiger Raptors as to which one would be my favorite overall from the line up until this point. But if the paint apps and everything on this, when it is officially released, match up to this at least even slightly, I am going to be completely in love. Also, a huge thank you goes out to Paleo Figures for this information, but it looks as though we might actually be getting some new figures from TNG, which you can see the images here as we kind of, run through them. But what I find interesting, on top of the fact that both of these figures are absolutely fantastic, but it's interesting that we are going to get new TNG models when they're so hard to find to begin with. Like, the TNG models as a whole are just very difficult to get a hold of, and I'm not sure why they're just so complicated to find. But hopefully these ones won't be so hard to get a hold of, because as with everything that TNG releases, I would definitely love to add these to my collection. Also, in exciting news, GR Toys is back. We have some brand new Dino-Kyrus models from them. Both a male and female version, it kind of seems like, are getting a release, and you can purchase both of these currently from Lana Time Shop if you were interested in grabbing them. I think they both look really good, but just in general, I'm so excited to see GR Toys back and releasing more figures. The more dinosaur models we get, the better off we'll be, in my opinion, and both of these again look really nice. So if you are interested, make sure you head to Lana Time Shop and grab yourself a pair of those incredible Dino-Kyrus. And then as far as Haolonggood goes, yes, they already have another release straight off the heels of the Dilophosaurus. We've got ourselves a Mega Raptor pair, and these look absolutely beautiful. Of course, they are the same sculpt, just two different paint variants as we usually have for Haolonggood, but it is really exciting to see a Mega Raptor from anyone, because nobody ever, for some reason, releases this dinosaur outside of Mattel and Arctic Figures. So super excited for this one. Definitely a species that is deserving of a good model, and yet again, they both look really nice if you ask me. And just like with the GR Toys Dino-Kyrus, these are both available for purchase from Lana Time Shop right now. And then in something that is very exciting, it seems as though Wild Past is going to be releasing a Kickstarter. They're planning to have 3 different species to start this Kickstarter off, and then they might have other plans through the course of the Kickstarter for other stuff. But again, 3 figures right out of the gate will be included in this Kickstarter. No word quite yet on when this will happen or what species will be included, but once we find that information out, I will of course let you guys know. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that as far as March 90 shop, who I have promoted in the past, they currently have a sale going on their Redbubble shop for 40% off, and this will last to the 15th. So if you see any really cool items that, are on the screen that you might be interested in, make sure you head on over to the March 90 Redbubble shop, which I will include a link to in the description, and grab yourself some of this really cool stuff while the discount is still available. And then I also wanted to let you know, speaking of sales, that Kowkis Toys, who I had recently promoted in a Godzilla review, is also going to have a sale starting on November 11th to December 11th. So a nice month-long sale. It's their Black Friday sale, and you can see that you can get 7% off as well as 5 free stickers with any purchase of $100 or more. And considering the incredibly cool Godzilla stuff and all the other items they have on there, it wouldn't be very hard to add up to that price. So make sure you check their sale out as well. Again, I will include a link in the description to all of these different sites. And the final stuff that I have for you guys, of course, is from Mattel. Nothing super impressive or amazing today, but I did first of all want to let you guys know that the Dr. Wu figure has officially gone up for sale on Mattel Creations yesterday, and it is still, as far as when I had made this video, it was still in stock. So if you were interested in grabbing this incredibly cool Dr. Wu Mattel Creations exclusive set, make sure you head to the link that I will include in the description on over to the Mattel Creations site, where you can go ahead and grab this set for yourself while it lasts, because I'm sure it's going to sell out fairly soon, and it definitely looks to be another insanely cool figure and set, but I actually had got a notification almost immediately yesterday that mine was shipping. I don't think that it's actually shipped. I think they just kind of created the shipping label, but who knows? Maybe it is already on its way. Regardless, make sure you check that link. Again, grab yourself this set before it is gone. And a thank you goes out to Collect Jurassic for this information, but it appears as though we'll have some very cool Hot Wheels Racer-verse figures for the Jurassic World line. You can see we've got an Owen, a Velociraptor Charlie, an Allosaurus, and a Dilophosaurus. Super random ones they're chosen. I don't know if that's the entire line or if we're going to have others, but I'll definitely be picking these up if I spot them in store. On top of that, we also have another look at the Dimetrodon, the Hammond Collection Dimetrodon, some more high-quality images, as well as a shot of it here in box. Again, this is, I think, potentially the next Hammond Collection figure to drop, and in my opinion, a very exciting one. I love Dimetrodon, so having a Hammond Collection version is definitely something I'm going to be happy about. We also have another look at the Neovinator from Mattel, and this one looks really cool. We've got some pretty interesting sort of quills up there on the top of the head. But this is, again, a really nice looking figure because there's so much color on it. You've got paint from head to tail. I really hope Mattel keeps doing this because it just makes such a world of difference. But the sculpt isn't the greatest in the world, but it's also pretty nice in general. I think it is a very cool looking figure, and I am super excited to get my hands on this one, as well as most Mattel figures, except for this one. I'm not super excited for this one, though I will, of course, be grabbing it. We have the upcoming Gigantic Trackers Triceratops, but what's interesting about this is all of a sudden it's a very different color than we've seen before. We have like a teal on it now, so I guess we're just going to have to wait until we actually see the figure in person to try to figure out what color it's going to be, because it seems as though every time we think we've got it down and we know what color this is going to be, Mattel sends out some more images to mess with us, and now we can see again we've got like a teal color. So I don't know if it's going to be teal, I don't know if it's bright blue, lighter blue, dark blue, I have no idea. We'll just have to wait, I guess, until we see it in person, though I will say I think the figure actually looks a lot nicer in these images sculpt-wise than I had given it credit for previously, so I'm a lot more interested in picking this one up than I was before. I wouldn't say I'm super psyched about it, but it does look better than I initially thought. So as of right now, guys, that's all the news I've got. When more comes out, I'll be sure to send it your way, but until then, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.